UFC Perth is this weekend. Let's build that DraftKings cash game lineup. Do me a favor, smash the like button, drop a comment with what your favorite plays are, but we're going to cover the slate and we'll see if you agree or disagree all right here. This is not a fight breakdown video. That video was posted earlier, so go ahead and check that out. Do those about Tuesday. Thursday, we do the cash game video. On Friday, we're going to build some tournament lineups where we've hit the optimal. I think 3 of our last 6 videos in those builds have been absolutely crushing over at DFS Army. You want to join, link in the description. But now let's go ahead and let's get to DraftKings builder here. Step 1, pretty much every week we have to decide, do we want to stack the main event, Ulberg versus Reyes? Simple answer, no this week. Why is it no? If you want some data behind it, the under 2.5 rounds is minus 135. I think we see a finish here. Neither guy's really going to want to grapple. Strikers should see a finish. It is not a stackable fight in my mind. I do think Ulberg is live because I like him to win this weekend. Honestly, whoever you like in this fight, you can play solo. If you like Ulberg, it's fine as a pay up. If you like Reyes, it's fine as a punt. Again, not a fight breakdown video. Either of those options are fine, but where you should start your builds, the very first place to start in my mind is Loma Lookboonmee at 7,000. Now, I like Loma to win straight up at plus 205, so I think there's value there. But even if you don't, I think she needs to go in your lineup here because this fight is minus 230 to see all 3 rounds. At 7,000 for me, I get a live dog, and I get over 2 in it. I should see 3 rounds of action. That is building your floor. That's what you want to do in these DraftKings lineups. Who else is live down in this range? In terms of good floors, I would say that in terms of live dogs, who do we want to pay down for? You got Neil Magny. I think he's fine. Jake Matthews is dangerous. That fight's like 50-50 to finish. I think you can go Magny. I think you could borderline play Tavares. You could play Reyes. I don't like Carolina here, but in theory, you could play her. Urslan is not a cash play. Allison is not a cash play. I don't even really like Thickneese in this spot. I don't even like Campbell or Austin. Like, really, I think this week you're playing 2 of these super punts. Like, you're going down and you're playing 2 of Magny, Tavares, Lookboonmee, Reyes. Trying to make a case for anybody else real quick. And I really don't think I can do it. I guess you could play Thickness down there because he's fighting at home. And everything else in the mid-range, I think, just gets a little bit too expensive. So I would say pick your 2 favorite punts. For me, it's definitely Loma. And while I like Bellato to win, his floor is 0, and you really want to be building floors in some of these cash game lineups. Man, this is I didn't think this week was that tough. It's probably Tavares or Magny. Like, you just go super punt and pay the rest of the way up. So in terms of odds here, Magny is minus 125 to see all 3 rounds, whereas Ramon Tavares is minus 145 to see all 3 rounds. I get a little more odds on Tavares to see all 3 rounds. I think that's where I'm going to land here in terms of the punch. So I'm going to go with Tavares. So you got Lookboonmee, Tavares. You could go Magny. Reyes is fine too, but I don't like Reyes. So that leaves us with the pay-ups. Now that you've spent, you've got yourself to where 9,000 for 4 fighters. This is where you want to be. Who are you going to play kind of in this mid-range? Well, the guys under that range that I'm looking at, under 9,000, I really like Andre Petrosky. I think he's a really solid play. And then kind of splitting hairs. I think my favorite play here is Montag, Kroot, Ulberg, and then I got some money to pay up. Like, I oversaved here. So I probably don't even need Jimmy Kroot just in case the chin plays an issue here. Don't like Alexia. Don't like Navajo. And I got $500 left. It's kind of where we're looking at, though. You're playing 2 super punts this week, and then your 4 big payups. And that's not always the case. I just don't think the mid-range is the way to go for cash this week. So option here, 500 left on the table. I'm not sure I love it. I would say the first people in, I definitely want Olberg in the main event. I definitely want Petrosky. I really like Montague, however you say her last name. It's been tripping me up all week. So then, if I go Jimmy Crute, then you can go back down here and you can kind of reassess. I went Lukbunmi Tavares. You got Ursulan, Carolina, Bellato. Yeah, I think this is a perfectly fine cash game lineup. This is option 1, probably my primary option. If you want to go something more in the mid-range, so you don't like Ramon Tavares, I would probably give back Crute, and you got 8,100. This is a solid option too. Now that I look at it, you play probably. You're taking more of a chance here. Then you go 1 pay down, 2 9K, your mid range. I think Petrosky is going to be super popular anyway, so I'm fine eating it. And then you pick who you like in the mid range. For me, is McAuliffe, Sutherland, Malarkey. It's this $800 to $7,800 range. And I'm fine with any of those. You wanted to go Malarkey and McAuliffe, fine. Is a little more. I think the other way is a little bit safer, but I think this is option 2. So option 2 has got these 2 mid-range plays. You're either going 1 pay up, or sorry, one punt, I should say. You're going 1 punt and then 2 mid-range, and then fill in from there. Or I think my preferred this way, just to end the episode of my preferred, it's these 2 punts and 4 pay-ups with potentially even a little bit of money left on the table. Can I get Jake Matthews just? If you want to take a risk, then it's your favorite 4 pay-ups. I think it's the way I'm going to go. If you want to go Jake Matthews, Olberg, Petrosky, and then put in Perisic, I'm going to float somewhere between. I'm definitely going to have Tavares, Lukbunmi, Petrosky, and Olberg, and then it's going to be: do I go double pay up with Montag and Crute, or something else in the mid range? So those are your options here. Let me know what you guys think. We kind of just talked through some strategy here. You want the full breakdown videos, make sure you go full breakdowns of each fight. Make sure to go check out that video. Join us in DFS Army, the GPP videos. They're more sexy. They get a little bit more views. We're making some big money here, but grinding out these cash games, it's important to kind of understand these concepts. It follows through to DraftKings strategy and a lot of other sports. So let me know what you guys think. Hit the like button if you didn't already. Good luck. Let's cash it.